The shooting guard position. 6'3".
This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Gary Payton II. Towns is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Jalen Wells. And it's Curry in at the points. It's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
And they were mired in foul trouble the last time they played. Let's see if they can avoid that this time out.
Here's Curry. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Simons against Curry. Philadelphia with the new shot clock. Towns, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Collins. Here's Gobert, guarded by Curry. Kicks it out to Allen. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You got to give Gobert credit. He's really worked on his passing. Nice job getting it out there.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Pat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Kevin, back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Now, here's Wells. He's tightly guarded. Here's Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
The line for the Sixers. Curry. Stephen Curry. Two shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Oh, here's Edwards. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen. He was averaging over 29 points a game. And the shot goes in.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Siakam outside. Back to Curry. There's the three. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Simons from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by Wells.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Now, here's Simons. Still scoreless. Gobert finds Edwards. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Simons. Shot clock at 5. Here's Allen. Stuffed. Wells with it. Pass to Siakam. A three ball. Hangs home the trifecta. And that'll tie this game up.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And Gobert kicks to Simons. Good on the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Curry with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Curry's got 5 now.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
It's taken away by Payton. Curry against him. Curry passes to Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Detroit has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Collins. And the rejection by Towns. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the 76ers.
Number 22, D'Anthony Melton.
On defense, Philadelphia. Melton with the steal. To the paint. Now Wells. Towns the screen. Curry outside. Gobert pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
For 3, Edwards. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Simons. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Inside, Towns with the steal. In the corner, it's Melton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry on the wing. Edwards defending. And that one, good. Curry's got 7 points in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Collins, a screen on Curry. Will it go? And finish off by Collins.
Using his size inside, Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Now here's Towns. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Pistons trailed by 3. Down low. Here's Simons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good men.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Thompson, he's checked in for Allen.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Wells. Connects from 3-point range. Wells has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Simons that time on the assist from Edwards.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Towns, a screen on Simons. Towns down low. Gobert on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Detroit. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Collins, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Holland, he's checked in for Jalen Wells.
Well, Collins is an exceptional athlete with a lot of skill offensively, but I'd like to see more out of him on the defensive end. I think that could bring his game to another level.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Simons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Love the fearlessness from Simons inside, showing he's not afraid of contact.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Porter's checked in for Detroit. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 28-point game against Memphis.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's Collins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
6 to shoot. Melton against Simon. The shot off that time. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys?
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Anthony Simons. The Pistons have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Filipowski taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Detroit making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holland, no good. The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Melton against Porter. Miller, the pass to Collins. And that one drops. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Siakam passes to Towns. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Navid just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlights.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Huff's jacked in, and Allen subbed in for Miller. And that one misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Back to Porter. Pass to Thompson. This one for 3. Reed with the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 3 to the middle. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Huff, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And here's Melton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Reed has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for Detroit. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Siakam is up there with Holland. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Walsh in at the shooting guard.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Huff passes to Porter. They set the pick. Thompson from long range. And he gets the bucket. Huff's got 6 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Puts it up from 12. It's deflected.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Holland, no good. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Filipowski. And here is Allen. Here's Thompson. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Walsh. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Gary Payton has checked in for Philadelphia. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Outside, Reed. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 6 assists here tonight.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got there.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Got to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Siakam. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Allen, that's good.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now, here's Siakam. Defended by Filipowski. It's deflected. 3-on-3. Pistons passing it around.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Siakam passes to Reed. Back to Siakam. Pass to Holland. Sees the alley-oop, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Philadelphia, they're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And checking out Detroit, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for the Pistons, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
The Pistons making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Simons, the pass to Filipowski. Edwards against Payton. 20 feet out. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor with shooting that jump.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Now, here's Siakam. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Towns, a screen on Collins. 5 to shoot, and the dunk by Towns.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you defend Towns as the screener in this action. He can slip, roll, pop out.
Payton against Edwards. Allen outside. And there's another one for the Pistons. The 76ers trailed by 6. Pass to Towns. Here's Holland. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. Now Melton. The 76ers need to get off the shot. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Detroit leading by 5. Here's Filipowski, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Payton outside. Jacks up a 3. Detroit with the rebound. Edwards inside. Defended by Payton. Allen kicks to Simons. To the inside. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
The shot by Curry, no good. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Allen passes to Gobert. A kick out to Simon. Cranes the three-pointer. And now a 12-point Piston lead.
Well, it took Simon some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
Now, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 31 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
For the Pistons, Collins checked in for Kyle Filipowski. And it's Klay Thompson in for Grayson Allen.
Such a great scorer. Simons can carry an offense for a stretch. Now he's working on the night-to-night consistency.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons Men's team.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the biggest three-point threat since the All-Star break. Fourth, the 76ers.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
The 76ers trailed by 14. Pass to Bates. Payton outside to the paint. Here's Walsh. Holland, the pass to Bates. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Walsh can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Gobert kicks to Simons. Shoots over Holland. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They need this one. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by Payton. Edwards, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Bates passes to Towns. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, good on the triple. The 76ers trailed by 11. Pass to Bates. Outside, Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 13.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Here's Simons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, defensively, it's tough to chase Simons all over the floor.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Here's Siakam. 8 points for him. Outside, Payton. Pass to Towns. Over Gobert. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Towns.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And Thompson kicks to Simons. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
At the line for your Pistons, Anthony Simons. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Simons. The 76ers trailed by 11. Payton outside. Screen by Siakam. Back to Melton. Shot clock at 6. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Edwards. Simons on the wing. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the 2nd, so he might be heating up.
Pass to Wells. Takes a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Wells has got 8.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Back to Simons. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Payton. And Thompson sends it back.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player, can compete with the best of them.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock. Wells kicks to Siakam. A floater. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep three-point land, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Detroit. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge, or do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Detroit Pistons.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
And what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Pistons leading by 11. Anthony Edwards out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Collins, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Allen in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Outside, Towns. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Edwards will bring it up for Detroit. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, the ball runs through Edwards, and more often than not, he'll make good on it.
Wells kicks to Siakam. Another three for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Gobert, and the rejection by Towns.
Oh, Big Cat saying no way.
Pass to Curry. The three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Here's Gobert, and the rejection by Towns. They break it out 5-on-3. A shot by Wells, no good. Pistons leading by 7. Gobert the pass to Simons. Gobert with a screen on Curry. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Allen outside. Clock at 6. Collins setting the pick for Allen. Over Towns. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Allen's got 9 points.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
And they continue to control the glass.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. 5th is Rudy Gobert.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
High post Allen. He's got 9. Good. Allen's got 4 points this quarter. The 76ers trailed by 8. Curry deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Simon. Curry can't get it to go. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Back to Simons. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's an 11-point Piston lead.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simon right on the money.
Curry outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Philadelphia, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Stephen Curry. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shoot.
Good on the second free throw.
And watching Steph go to work is watching a living legend. Already one of the best to ever do it, and he is still adding to his resume.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you guys.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. And the first one drops. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And Gobert drops them both. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a 5th.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. The 76ers trailed by 12. Pass to Siakam. Curry against Simon. Fires from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Allen passes to Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past month for Karl Anthony Towns.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots and look to score near the basket.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Siakam.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that one misses.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
No luck that time either.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually when he's hot, he stays hot.
And the dunk by Towns.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the 76ers making a change here. Elton's checked in. There's no reason for these big men to shy away from contact on the inside because when they get to the foul line, you can see the success they've been having in the past month. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, he's got a great rhythm and form at the foul line. Sometimes we don't see that in the big fellas, but he is automatic up there.
High post Allen. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Simons. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Curry, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Sixers, Curry. Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Curry.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Curry against Simon. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Edwards from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Elton kicks to Towns. Wells passes to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Wells finds Siakam. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And finished off by Gobert.
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
Pass to Melton. Now here's Towns. Siakam, right side. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Simons. Edwards with the screen for Simons. Outside Edwards. From deep, Collins. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Wells with it. 8 points for him. Back to Siakam. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 15 points.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Back to Simons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
At the line for your Pistons, Anthony Simons, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Simon. A different look here for Detroit. Filipowski, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Thompson comes in for Grayson Allen. And Porter subbed in for Edwards. And Simons drops them both. The 76ers trailed by 14. Melton feeling it out a bit. No good on the 3.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Thompson for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Drills the three-pointer. Siakam's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the 76ers. Pass to Simons. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Siakam outside. Melton kicks to Holland. Siakam against Collins. Siakam misses. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Simons, the pass to Collins. Collins, a screen on Melton. Now, here's Simon. He's guarded closely. Can't hit from in close. The 76ers trailed by 14. Now Melton. 5 points in the game. Pass to Reed. Kicks it out to Siakam. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Porter finds Simons. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Melton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reed with a screen on Porter. Inside. And Reed throws it down.
Well, that's what teamwork is all about. Reed sets a selfless screen and ends up getting himself up.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Simons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for 2,
And he makes the first. And Simons drops them both. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Siakam, and it's good, 2 points. Siakam's got 15 points here in the second half.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for Detroit. He ends up... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the 76ers, DeAnthony Melton out there with Payton. Then there's Holland. Then there's Reed. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Poked loose. And now the 76ers on the break. Holland the pass to Melton. Outside, Towns. The 76ers another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Filipowski. Here's Huff, defended by Towns. Huff passes to Filipowski. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks the triple. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Porter against Melton. Porter kicks to Thompson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Relentless effort from Klay Thompson. He gets the foul and pushes right through for an and one.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And here's Melton. Pass to Reed. The 76ers another 3.
You don't want to leave Reed any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
Thompson outside for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Melton. Here's Holland. Now Towns. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 4-point Piston lead.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
There's a good screen. Allen with it. And it's Reed picking him up. Shot's good by Filipowski.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Towns for 3. The 76ers another 3.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Collins checked in for Detroit. Edwards comes in for Porter. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Wells is checked in. Collins looking around. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Wells the bounce pass. Here's Holland. He's covered by Thompson. 3 on the clock. Holland, no good. Detroit leading by 5. Lebowski passes to Thompson, and the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Ron Holland.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Your Pistons, Thompson. Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Simons, he's checked in for Kyle Filipowski. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers trailed by 6. Outside, Payton. Pass to Towns. Now here's Wells. From the arc. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Payton. Towns has got 34 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Back to Edwards. Over Wells. Edwards, good. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Back to Wells. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Payton with the screen for Wells. Pass to Reed to tie it up. The second chance effort. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Towns.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Reed's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Reed with a screen on Simon to take the lead, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Sixers, well, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Gobert, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Then for the 76ers, Siakam is checked in for Reed. And it's Stephen Curry in for Gary Payton. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Edwards looking it over. Shoots from the line. Good. He hits the jump shot. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ants emerged as an elite player.
Back to Curry. Curry setting the pick for Towns. Drops in the tray. Towns has got 39.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Back to Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Edwards got 22. Pass to Wells. And Curry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Right side, Simon fires the three, and another three for Detroit.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Peyton's checked in for the 76ers. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Count it good.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Kicks it out to Allen. Another three for Detroit.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Collins against Siakam. Curry a screen on Collins. Pass to Curry. Lets the three fly. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, Simons. And the rejection by Towns.
And that's outstanding defense and timing by Towns. Good to see him making an impact on this end.
Outside, Payton. Back to Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by Payton. Collins outside. Edwards. Look at Edwards. Slotting home the three.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
On the wing, Payton. Edwards defending. Puts up a deep three. Gobert there for the rebound.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Outside, Simon. Edwards.
Yeah, you have to challenge Edwards inside without fouling, but that's not easy to do.
Personal foul. Team fifth.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Edwards against Payton. What a shot by Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Curry. Simons rips down the board. And the Pistons with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Collins, a screen on Payton. Now Collins. A huge two-handed slam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Simons against Curry. Going inside. Simons rips down the board.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pistons.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anfernee Simons.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Curry is inside, covered by Simons. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And